Hey, good morning. It is December 29th, Thursday, and we're going to solve the New York Times crossword puzzle. That's a thing we do on Thursdays sometimes. So today's one of those. Um, pardon me. Constructed by Rachel Faby and Claire Rimkus. Not familiar with either of those names, so no big expectations going into it. One quick note though, my buddy Tim is one of the main people I talk about crossword puzzles with. And he has a thing that he likes to call 2xm, which is when he does the crossword puzzle in less than double my time. So I'm M and he's 2xm. And if he can do it in less than 2xm, then he feels very smug and he sends me his time as if he'd beaten me. But all he's done is been less than double the amount of time I've spent doing this puzzle, and it's infuriating. And I want to wipe that smug smile off his face. And last night he texted me that he did today's puzzle in I think it was 1704, I believe. I just want to make sure I know what I'm going for here. 1741, pardon me. So in order to beat that time, I'd have to do this in what's that, like 8 minutes and 20 seconds? No, 8 minutes and 40 seconds, pardon me. Which is way faster than I typically do a live solve. And so anyways, long story short is I'm going to go kind of fast today because I really want Tim to not have a great day. And I hope you can help me out with that. So here we go. 2xm. Come on. Easter starter, nor'easter. Element of an English opening in chess. Like a pawn, probably. Hayek, Salma Hayek. I've got a feeling. George, who wrote Romola. Sia, later. Nada is probably nil, going down. Gathering of protesters. And this looks wrong, right? Because we've got SAT. Models used in copying, like texts. What might have bumps on a log? DVR pioneers TiVo. It's funny, that's a thing that I first learned about staying at Tim's house when he lived in LA back in the day. So it's going to be a very Tim-centric puzzle. The last Pope Julius makes the rounds. Large flightless birds. Sort who's easy to tick off. King at the start of Game of Thrones. Is Robert Baratheon. Influential ties are ins. Grassy expanses, lees, backing, aid. Overnight work assignment, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. Cry at la Copa Mundial, ole. The other side. Forensic initials are probably CSI. Sections of a barn. Stalls. Tried casually with something in. Chilly. Fresh start, metaphorically. New day. You got it. Draped garment is a toga. That could be a sari as well, right? Might check crossings. Say it's probably a sari. Alma mater. Work as an interpreter. Size option at Starbucks. Sister something pre-gene. Makes less difficult, eases. Top, for instance, but not bottom. One-time Ford exec. I have accomplishment. Stored in a vein is ore. Not a terrible first pass. Good thing to give someone while standing is an ovation. As in standing ovation. Comebacks. Chicken king. Chicken a la king. There we go. What leftover salad greens do is wilt. I swear. No lie. Limeade. Capped. Capped. That feels like limited, right? And this crosser is probably adios. Or it could be adieu. More petulant in a way. Moodier. No. Cup datum. Assist. So it is adios. Models used in copying, like temps. Yeah, mopier. That works. I really appreciate it in text speak. Who's this? George. Oh, thank you very much. 4-1. Gathering of protesters. Something rally. For us, our X is Kai, I think. Pinch in the kitchen is Salt Bay. Um, Large flightless birds. Like, slightly a bit. I mean, like, this feels like emulates. Um, and large flightless birds would be emus. So idle is like loaf, maybe. So there's something that's got to have something to do with this theme. Carpenter's protection, camper's protection. Pardon me. Camper's detritus, like ash. Molt is to shed. Lazily lie. It was all a dream. So what is this? Lazily lie is like lol. This is late shift. Ash. Big Sur runner beginning in 2020. Well, this is they, right? Camper's protection. Big Sur runner. Euphemism for a lesbian couple. I feel like this is gold, across one. Hybrid beverage in a Bloody Caesar cocktail. Oh, that's clamato, which is disgusting. You know what would make this tomato juice better? Clams. Yuck. 1 in 100 is a senator. Points to, in a way, IDs. Cutter with a curve. What's that? A scythe? Saw the sights, toured. You might check their crossings, like chili. Good name for a firefighter. Something dingy. Piece of an overhanging roof is an eave. Stomach dropping feeling is former name signifier knee. Show with featured players in brief is SNL. X is N. Body part affected by heterochromia. It might be the I. George Eliot. Gathering of protesters is a something rally, right? Chicken King. Might have bumps on a log. A toad makes the rounds. Sort who's easy to tick off as a hothead. Eat, okay. Try casually, like dabbled in. Chili. Cool. Chili. Fresh start. Like, what is this? Big Sur runner beginning in 2020. Oh, this must be them, not they. iMac. Start. You got it. Yep. Work as an interpreter. Trans. Well, there's the late that came from emulates that didn't make sense. So size option is venti. Is that it? Venti. In so doing, so venti. Sister Helen. Yeah, gay pals. Okay. Chili. chili. Hmm. Gal pals. Chili. Stomach dropping is dread. What is this? Chili. Cry of accomplishment done. Comebacks, retorts. Chicken. King. For one each. So rally for sure. Okay. Oh, Purdue is the Chicken King. Okay. You might check their crossings. Streets. Blaze. Something dingy. Fresh start. Oh, clean slate. L. Oh, because it dings. Ventilate. And I. Oh. Well, this is devastating. This is going to ruin my entire day. I solved this puzzle in 9:55, which isn't even close to beating 2XM. So, congratulations, Tim. Caps off. Really, really infuriating. 9:55, still pretty fast. So, this was, relatively straightforward, clean solve. The late shift. So, I mean, like, you're shifting the word late into these other words to make them other words, I guess. Like rally becomes laterally, emus becomes emulates, cold becomes collated, ventilate, venti becomes ventilate. So I guess I don't know, it's pretty good, pretty clever, smart, well executed. Can't say that there's a lot of like fill highlights, especially. I mean, there's not too much stuff in here that I was blown away by. And I really, thank you very much. Not a huge fan of that. Scythe, I can't ever remember writing that word down, and it's kind of an interesting one to spell. Clamato. You say one and I say the other. It's gross. Like it's just gross. I got nothing else for that, but it is pretty good fill. I like that. I like it as fill. Robert Baratheon, as I mentioned before. Oh yeah, and TiVo crossing. Thank you very much. I don't know why that seems a little bit weird and redundant as a crosser. We have all and Allah. Not a huge fan of that redundancy. But overall, I mean, this was a pretty good solve. I mean, it was a good, clean, smooth solve. The fact that I could do it in under 10 minutes as a live solve, even though I was kind of hustling, means it was pretty well executed, pretty well laid in there. And I never really got a great handle on the late shift thing, other than realizing that the word late was appearing places. So, the fact that I was still able to solve it pretty quick without that knowledge, it's a good sign. Anyways, as always, I appreciate you guys joining me here. If you're still here at this point of the solve, please click the like button. If for some reason you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please do that because I would really, really appreciate it. I all but begged you guys to get me up to 200 subscribers before New Year's, and you did. So thank you very much. It's a happy New Year for me because of that. Even though there's a little bit of sting from losing my 2XM title to Tim, so I'm not looking forward to his smug response to this video. But anyways, as always, thanks for joining me for a live solve of the New York Times. Like and subscribe, and we'll do it again next week. So yeah, hope you guys have a great New Year's. Thanks again for joining me, and see you again next time for another live solve. Thanks. Bye.